Today I'm going to show you how to drive a stick shift in 5 minutes or less. First, I want to briefly explain how a stick shift works.
As the engine runs, it spins something called a flywheel. The engine and the transmission are basically connected by something called the clutch. The clutch grabs the flywheel by using friction discs and drives the transmission. Of course, this isn't exactly how it works, but this knowledge is going to make it a lot easier for you when you're trying to figure out how to drive a manual transmission.
So in a manual transmission, the brake pedal and the gas pedal remain the same.
You'll notice down here, however, that we have a third pedal. This is the clutch pedal. When you step on it, it releases the clutch. When you lift off, the clutch re-engages. Over here, you have your gear shifter. In the middle is neutral, up here is first, then second, then third, and finally fourth.
Alright, now that we know where everything is, let's see the steps on driving a manual. First, we want to start the car. Make sure that the car is in neutral and e-brake is set. If the car is in neutral and the e-brake is off, then we may roll forward or backwards. Alright, so now we're going to push in the clutch, make sure the e-brake is set, we're going to start the car.
Okay, now we are ready to start moving. Release the emergency brake, and with the clutch pushed in, move the gear shift into first gear. Slowly start to release the clutch. As you're doing so, start to press the gas at the same time. If you're using the right balance of gas and clutch, the car should sound like this. If it sounds like this, you need to add more gas. And if it sounds like this, you need to let off the gas a little. Now we're moving. Once you get started, shifting into other gears is simple. Around 2000 RPM, you should shift into the next gear. Just press in the clutch, move the shifter into the next gear, and slowly release the clutch.
Wow, that is so easy. I'll do it myself.
More than likely, this is going to happen the first time you try to drive a stick. That was called a stall. It's when the engine isn't being given enough power to drive the transmission. This is very common, and even experienced drivers of a manual transmission stall every once in a while. You are going to stall while you learn, so don't let it deter you from driving a manual. When you stall, simply start the car up again and correct the mistake that made you stall, and surely you will be back on the move.